The alignments of the club face, the club shaft, and the grip are really important to hit consistent golf shots. So we're going to talk now about the alignment. So we'll get B here to the top of the backswing into kind of what we call that P4 top. Now, the top of the backswing, your wrists can either be nice and flat like Brian's are here, you could be cupped or extended, the face being more open, or you could be flexed or bowed and the face more shut. Any of those will work depending on the shot you want to hit and what you do with the club. So those of you that are slicers, I'd work towards flexing the wrist, and those of you that are hookers, slightly more extended may be helpful to neutralize the face. But in transition, what we want to focus on, the best players in the world, they lead with the lower body and they increase the flex in the lead wrist. They go towards flexion. They're trying to bow the wrist and square their club face early. The club's pointing down towards the ground. Most of you club golfers will be opening that club face and the face sits up very high, and now that's one of the reasons you swing over the top to make the ball fly straight. So what we want to encourage is getting the club face squarer sooner. B's flexing his wrist down, this Titleist is facing more towards the ground, getting the club face squarer sooner. He also has the sweet spot behind his hands. That's really important for delivering an inside out delivery. Now, as he comes down into this P6, you can see that the sweet spot's behind his hands. The other piece that you'll see in the face on is that he's starting to lose some of the wrist angle. As he comes in now into impact, his wrists have uncocked or deviated to get the club on the ball, yet he's still maintaining a nice leaning club shaft. His wrist is working from flexion and it will actually work back towards extension through impact. We see that in 3D, and now his arm swings to both straight. He comes through here. The big important thing is to understand the club face relationship. He's keeping that club face for his draw nice and close to the path. There's no independent flip of the golf club. Our goal is to get the club face square early, then use the rotation of the body and no independent manipulation of the club through impact. So really important. If you want to now fade the ball, you might have a slightly different delivery. So if B goes to the top, as he comes down the club face, he might get the arm out a little bit. The face will still be a little close to get it close to the target when he starts, but through impact he may hold the face off a little bit and get it open to the path, and the club may exit a little bit more to the left. But those are the wrist conditions, whether you've got a flexed wrist which will lead to a closing face, or a cupped wrist which will lead extended to lead to a more open face. Those are the alignments of the club that we need to understand and control coming through impact.